And welcome back again to Crypto Hulk. We're gonna be getting into it today. Oh man, we got Citibank out in China. We're gonna get into Ripple connections there. We're gonna start off, I think, today with Ripple. All roads lead back to Ripple. And you're gonna see because Ripple's a multi-country conglomerate. It's not a company. It's a multi-country conglomerate. You'll see that. There's no way a little startup does all this stuff. There's no way a startup has members like Apple, Federal Reserve, NASA, the national, I'm not going to say security, definitely not going to say A. There's no way from day one they got them all as part. Really, a startup like that, 2013? How do they get that? How does in 2013, I am the only channel that has been showing you Ripple China, Ripple Russia, Ripple Israel, Ripple Turkey. We can go on and on. Their first year, not possible. Not possible. But go Ripple, right? Las Vegas, go Ripple. Oh man. Let me look at my channel. Who started off here? Plaque Vendor. They got 1970 Legend, XR, Poseidon, gotcha. Then Matt 59754. Matt, thank you very much. There's no one on YouTube that does this. DAI and Dig. You know what? Nobody. Hulk is the man. I've been around for 4 years now. I'm telling you, love the Hulk, man. Right now. She-Hulk showed up. And you got Stuart Lavelle is here from Australia. Then you got XRP Flea. All right, let's look. Here's your article right here. Okay. Ripple shifts focus to CBDC projects and boosts the XRP ledger in 2023. What this reporter is showing us is this. In a strategic shift, Ripple, the renowned US-based fintech company, has increasingly focused on central bank digital currency projects in 2023. The company, traditionally known for its retail payment solutions, particularly through its on-demand liquidity corridors, is now gaining traction in the CBDC space. So I just want you guys to see, you got all these countries and all these banks and all these investment houses focused on tokenization. So I've been saying, and now I'm starting to see it. I'm officially really starting to see this. I'm hearing the word tokenization. I'm seeing tokenization. What has Crypto Hulk been telling you for like the longest time? There's two things we need to be rich. One, global crypto regulations. The next one is global crypto tokenization. Until we have those two, I don't care what prices are. You see, because it's all speculative. Right now, it's all speculation of prices. Prices are foolish. People that read off crypto prices on their show are foolish, and they're manipulating you. Okay? We've had Chainalysis. We've had major NBC, I think, reports stuff showing that half the crypto prices on the exchanges are faked. So why would we read off crypto prices when half the time those prices are wrong? Okay. You ever hear Crypto Hulk reading off the prices? No, because it's fake. I can't give you fake information. Now, other channels can do that, but not mine. Okay. The pivot with Ripple going mainly all CBDCs was highlighted by a synonymous observer of the XRP ledger and Ripple ecosystems. Rath Economan, who noted a surge in announcements related to Ripple's involvement in CBDC projects. Ripple's engagement in this domain is noteworthy, with the company securing several long-term strategic partnerships. We're talking about the island, the Palau, Montenegro, Georgia, and these countries and other ones. Let me look through here further. Ripple's working with the Digital Euro Foundation, that's the Ripple partner. Another Ripple partner is Digital Pound Foundation. Let me show you these while I'm reading the article to you. Think of this. All of Europe. All of Europe. Well, we got Michael Gilbert. Thank you for supporting the channel. And we got Stuart Lavelle. Don't say this Hulk. Fark YT. Yeah, we can't quite say. We got to speak in code because the little commies will be, well, what are they talking about there? What are they talking about? But I've got viewers that support this channel, so I don't have to be like another channel and just totally kiss up to the industry. Okay, I won't mention names, but there's some guy that's, come on in. For the longest time, he's been just smashing. You can go back a year ago and listen to his videos. 1, 2, 3 years. He was constantly just thrashing Perian Boring and the digital whatever currency project she fucking works for. He used to always say, "Oh, she's not doing anything for crypto." All of a sudden now he's just like the biggest a kisser, talking about it. Even got her going to Las Vegas. I'm just like, are you serious? This dude has been putting down Perian and her little fucking group, who's done nothing for XRP. He says that for years. That she's done nothing for XRP. Now all of a sudden, he's helping with fundraising. Like I'm telling you guys, the sellouts in the XRP community are unreal. Digital Euro, let me show you. Digital Pound. I'm just going to show you these. I'm going to go right back to the article just so we get it out of the way. I want you to see with the articles I'm showing you right now. I want you to look. Europe. The Digital Euro Foundation is working with Ripple. Are they working with anybody else? I don't know. What do you think? Are they working with Bitcoin or Ethereum? That's a touchy subject, oh, God. There's your evidence right here. We see in these two, the Digital Euro Association, February 2022, Ripple partner. Ripple joins the Digital Pound Foundation, 2021. Oh, let's have the Digital Dollar Foundation. Let me do a copy and paste with that. US, and this is 2022, US Digital Dollar Project to work with Ripple on CBDC technical sandbox. I don't see Bitcoin and Ethereum there, do you? But Crypto Hulk, Grayscale is going to have this spot Bitcoin. Okay, let's talk fundamentals. Okay, I don't care how expensive the shiny object gets, because that shiny object can go from hero to zero very quickly. um, let me. So we got that one. Ripple eyes growth with XRP Ledger automated market maker. Parallel to Ripple foray into the CBDCs in 2023 has also witnessed a significant increase in the number of Web3 developers on the XRP ledger. The growing This growing developer activity is poised to enhance XRP Ledger's capabilities, especially with the upcoming release of the automated market maker functionality. The automated market maker feature is under approval, slated for inclusion in the version 1-12.0 release of XRP Ledger's client software is December 2023. 17 out of 35 XRPL validators have voted to favor this. What automated market makers do, from my understanding, what Ripple did, if we look back, and I've shown you all these websites, early websites, what Ripple did in the beginning was have all kind, like Mr. Ripple, SnapSwap, Ripple China, Ripple Russia, on and on and on from day one. Ripple Israel, Ripple Turkey, all these things in Panama, Australia, New Zealand. Ripple was there from day one in all these countries making markets, okay? And they would have these little liquidity providers all over the place. That's really how Ripple started their business. And I could go more heavily into detail. People aren't going to want to watch the show, so I usually don't make them like that. But what Ripple did in the beginning is was very ground roots started, and they use these little tiny companies all over the place to spread the liquidity of the XRP all over. And now that they've got that for many years, for 10 years now, they've been doing that. And now they're working on getting the institutions to come in. Okay. Because at first, institutions like, oh, we ain't messing with this, right? Institutions aren't going to mess with nothing because they own it. They own the power, the control, the money. When the big institutions started looking around and be like, damn, all these little banks, all these little money service businesses all around the world, they don't need us anymore. Oh, now that's where we're at now. You see, so now the big institutions, what are they doing? They're now taking everything serious. They're shutting down exchanges. Well, how are they shutting down exchanges, Crypto Hulk? Oh, they'll just tell their local Congress people, either you start shutting down these exchanges or we're going to start shutting off your campaign donations. And then your Congress people are like, oh, yep, bull, like Gary Gensler and stuff. See, Gary's the hatchet man for all the rich people. So they tell Gary, hey, shut down these crypto exchanges. Why? Because these bigger banks that are bribing Gary Gensler and these other officials, they're going to be the ones, like I've only been telling you 3.5 years, okay? They're going to shut down all these exchanges and then they're going to open up theirs. That's how this goes, okay? So you won't have all your little Webull accounts and all these things. You won't have all that. You will not be buying and selling crypto unless it's like junk crypto. Like, you got gold and junk gold and junk silver and stuff. So some people buy 50-cent pieces or silver dollars and they're like, what, 90% silver or something. That's where you're going to get stuck doing, is buying junk crypto. You're not going to buy the good stuff. I'm telling you that. You'll see when all this goes down. We're seeing it now. They're shutting down exchanges one by one. Canada is getting rid of what, 15 different cryptos. That's just to start. They're gonna do like they're gonna take away like 15, take a look around. Nobody in Canada is gonna do anything because they'll be like, oh, well, they're gonna roll over, and they're gonna take another 15, and pretty soon there'll be nothing good left. So the Canadians can just buy the shit cryptos because nobody's gonna protest or do anything, and that's how it's gonna go. America will be the same way, and all around the world. They always start little. They take a little more, take a little more, and then before you know it, the frog is boiled. Ripple enhances blockchain impact with CBDC focus. Ripple's strategic redirections towards CBDCs and the burgeoning developer activity on the XRP ledger signifies a pivotal moment for the company. This move could redefine Ripple's role in the global fintech landscape, shifting it primarily focus from retail to a broader encompassing digital currencies at a governmental level. Are you hearing this? I'm going to have to focus on this for a little bit because I've been saying this from day one. Ripple itself is not a company. It's a conglomerate of Germany, France, China, Russia, these bigger countries, Australia. These are where the power brokers, Switzerland. They're all part of what we know as Ripple, okay? And eventually, this XRP, I doubt Ripple will ever become a bank. If it does, it'll be like castrated. It'll be just like any other bank. Because the most important part here is the crypto, which our United States Treasury will take because it'll be systemically important. See, all this stuff is so predictable to me. I can like see it just all going to happen like this. It even mentions here again, Ripple is now shifting. So people are starting to see the shift. And it's a shift to digital currencies at a governmental level. Ripple is focusing on retail payment, used to be retail payments, and now they're shifting to a broader role encompassing digital currencies at a government level. That's why, one reason why I'm reading this article. The implications at this shift, I want you to see a shift happening because all the things that I've been telling you about Ripple will start coming true more and more so. And in the end, you'll be like, damn, this dude, you know what? After all these years, he was calling all these shots because Ripple becomes part of the United States government. The XRP ledger will be systemically important, and the XRP itself will be the currency, global currency, under the control of the United States. But they might, yeah. But then they'll shift some of it off to the International Monetary Fund and these kind of global companies, organizations. The implications of this shift are manifold. For central banks and governments, XRP's expertise in blockchain technology and payment systems offer a reliable foundation for developing and implementing digital currencies. Are you seeing what's going on? They're talking about governments, government level. They're talking about currencies. And all this is within the same one or two paragraphs, and how things will be built on this XRP. This is from Cryptopolin. Cryptopolin. It's not a XRP Maxi news channel. Now we're seeing your regular run-of-the-mill journalists noticing this stuff. So XRP is the reliable foundation for developing digital currencies. Listen to this. This collaboration could lead to a more efficient, secure, and transparent monetary systems. Are you hearing that? This collaboration between Ripple, XRP, whatever you want to call it, could lead to more efficient, secure, and transparent monetary systems aligning with the global trends toward digitization. What we're seeing, they're talking about currency. I've shown you court cases that are already done from 2015 Ripple settlement, 2018 Ripple R3 settlement, where the United States government, see, no other channel's telling you this stuff, where the United States government has already determined the XRP to be a currency. They're not using the word cryptocurrency. They called it a currency. Get it? Now, this is the right in your face, hidden in plain sight. No other channel's talking about it because none of them have a clue. This is where we've come. It's called the big fake out. Okay? Crypto Hope's the only channel saying this. From day one, I'm like, fake lawsuit. For the next 2-3 years, this thing's been in court. Not once do I go over the case, but everybody else is talking about it twice a day on their channels, twice a day. Oh, we got to talk about the Ripple trial. These people are clueless. They have no idea. Ripple has been determined, the XRP, the money that Ripple uses has already been determined by the United States government to be a currency. Nobody says nothing about that. No other channels discussing this. They have no idea. They're chasing the shiny objects. Run, go catch it. It's over there. No, run. It's over there now. Go get it over there. Well, no, it's back over there again. These channels have no idea. It's almost funny, but it's sad because people are going to be watching these channels and getting destroyed from the information given. Ripple's strategic pivot in 2023 away from retail towards now institutional and governments, marked by its deepening involvement in CBDC projects. You see what's going on? Ripple, we've been using XRP, and it's been like a test. I think even Dilip Rao from Ripple's been telling us that for maybe close to 8 years, that we're just a test. Ripple, the money, the XRP ledger, and the XRP will be the world's money. They're talking about here, they're talking about government level, and again, central banks and governments. They're talking about blockchain, CBDC. There's no other cryptos they're talking about like this. They're not saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to be governmental use. No one's going to use that shit in the future. Initially, yes, billions and trillions will be made. Then it'll fade out. Okay, it's all it is. It's a short-term fundraiser. That's what we're seeing here. Next, let me read the comments, and we'll go. Let me see if I got it. Oh, one last bit of news I want to show you. So I have something no other channel has. Let me share it with you, shall I? I have a 2013 Ripple web page. Yes. When Ripple came out in 2013, they had a web page, and they put some things on there that, well, I know they regret right now, but they took it down years ago. Go to the 22-second mark. I encourage you to watch the whole video after the show. But I have here a 2014 web page. It's a Ripple Labs web page. And it says, meet the team. Our team of cryptographers, security expert, distributed network developers, Silicon Valley, Wall Street, blah, blah, blah. Who are Ripple's day one team members? Let's read their names off, shall we? Apple, Goldman Sachs, Google, Microsoft, NASA, like the Space Administration. Well, that's kind of weird, Crypto Hulk. Has any other channel ever told you that NASA was day one Ripple partner? No. What about the New York Federal Reserve? Oh, no, I haven't heard that at any other channel, Crypto Hulk. What about the national, not going to say security, not going to say agency? Has anyone ever told you that? No, Crypto Hulk. I have no clue about that. Exactly. You weren't watching Crypto Hulk channel. Square Trade, Twitter. These are all day one Ripple partners. So we're talking about money. And right there's a New York Federal Reserve. Ripple partner from day one. Gee, Crypto Hulk, where the hell you find all this stuff? Why doesn't everybody else find it? Look, I don't know. I think they'd rather talk about their sponsors and sell you dumb shit and go to Las Vegas and shake, shake, shake your booty. I think that's probably the important thing to promote accredited investor companies in Las Vegas, because that's all it is. You're gonna have a bunch of people all up on this on the stage selling you stuff you can't afford. Now, if you're a millionaire, then you can go to Las Vegas and you can buy into these little shares that they got for $10,000 a piece. So, yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. They can recommend PolySign is probably going bankrupt. That's what they do at these conferences. They recommend PolySign things, these little investments where you can dump in 25, 50, $100,000, and then the company goes bankrupt. They're like, well, yeah, sorry. Oh, wow. Let's move on from that embarrassing conference and let's look here at the Bank of England. Let me look at my next one. Citigroup. Oh yeah, let's do this next one. You're gonna love it. Citigroup is in China. They've been there for a while. China's a Ripple partner, by the way. You wouldn't know it if you watch any other channel. You'll know it if you watch my channel that Ripple and China are definitely business partners. That's my job, to keep you updated, not to talk about sponsorships and sell you dumb shit, right? Oh my God, really? Hold on a minute. Stuart Lavelle, hoo-wee. FYT. We have to speak in code, but fuck you too. Stuart Lavelle, thank you for that very much. Stuart has an issue with YT because for some reason every day they block him from watching my show. They unsubscribe him every day, sometimes multiple times a day. He'll go to his settings. He'll notice Crypto Hulk's not being followed. He'll then hit follow and then all notifications. He'll go back later that same day and it'll be undone. And YT is desperate. YT is as desperate as an 80-year-old hooker walking up and down the Las Vegas Strip January 20th, when it's probably at its coldest, emptiest moments. Because the Strip in the summertime's got a gazillion people there. But in the wintertime, Las Vegas slows down. It's cold. And imagine that old lady, 80-year-old, wearing a mini skirt, skin all sagging. Hey, you got $20? I'll show you a good time in Las Vegas. That is YT, the platform that we call YT. But some people, like myself, have been dealing with this dumb shit for 3.5 years. They bust this channel down, not other ones, because the other ones, they're not a threat to the establishment. They're not giving you the truth. They're always trying to sell you some dumb shit with sponsors or whatever. I don't know what they're doing. But it never happens on their channel. But that's very much appreciated. Wow. I don't really understand it, you guys, but I'm going to go with it. Eric M., member for 16 months. Best crypto channel on the planet. I'm going to add in the Milky Way galaxy as well. I just want to cover all my bases. Best host, hands down. Congratulations on 30,000. Thank you, sir. Well, you know what? I put it out to you guys. Let's kill this thing and just get it over 30. And I do my part. You did your part. And look what happens. Finally, after 4 years of YT manipulation, I don't pay attention to any riddlers because I find the evidence already shows how this goes down. These other people will show you cartoons and all this whatever dumb shit, but they never show you evidence like me, do they? No, they don't. Okay. We're going with Citibank. I've got a lot of evidence for this. You're gonna like this. New people are gonna like this one. Wait a second. What? Okay, we've got S. Huraib. S. Huraib 1. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. Appreciate that. Stuart Lavelle. I got to catch up on these things because when I was reading off that article, there's been a recruitment office door has been opened and 5 recruits came in. Stuart Lavelle gave 5 Crypto Hulk people memberships. Oh, Jim Cramer. Oh my gosh, that's good. Now that's a classic. Jim Cramer joined the channel. Thank you, Stuart, for helping Jim find his way. Ethan Logenberg, Patuma, Street Life, and Mr. Jace. Those 5 people got memberships from Stuart Lavelle. And then we got another red one. Golly. Man, that's something else. Patience, Stuart Lavelle says, patience, it's a shit of a word, but it's worth millions. You know what? That's what my shows are long, aren't they? But my shows are like packed. I mean, okay, well, you know what? It's not a waste. What I do is I connect with my members and the guests that want to just view the channel. That's part of my show. I'm not here with a recorded program for 15 minutes. You start off by mentioning your sponsor. Here's how the spiel usually goes with YouTubers. You start off the show, you mention your sponsors, you read off some crypto prices, you read news. When you read the news, you try to intertwine your sponsors to that to manipulate your customers and show them an urgency on why they need to buy your sponsors' shit, whatever they're selling. You only focus on a news article for about 1 minute, maybe a minute and a half at the most. You move on to the next one. Why? Because people are weak-minded, most of them. Not the people on my show, because these people are here for a fucking hour listening to me go on and on. So we've got some very strong-willed people on the Crypto Hulk channel. But yeah, patience. You have to have patience in this whole space. You're not gonna look. How you're gonna get wrecked is you're gonna get bored, impatient. So you're gonna want to like do something. And you're gonna want to join some channel that appears to be doing something. And the more you start advertising your crypto wallet by joining this website, buying this, transferring it to your wallet, all you're doing is you're letting the government see you. Hey, over here. Look at all the activity. Hey, audit me. Investigate me. Here's my wallet address. Woo! I'm showing you my wallet address. That's all you're doing. That's why I don't go for no free air. There's nothing free. Okay? There's nothing free. Remember that. For those people, oh, I'm going to get this. They're giving it to me free. No, there's always a cost. Don't act like you're 5 years old. Oh, I'm going to get it for free. Deck Billy. What is deck? Decky. GRU Bigger got a membership from Deck Billy and Matthew Robertson, Johnny G, Razor, the War Player, and those are the people that got 5 memberships. Tar Heels is saying uphold is delisting Stellar, H Bar, and others. That's what I've been telling you guys. Hold on now. Wait a second. I'm getting an important message here. Okay, I got the message. I'm going over all the stuff, everybody. So we got Deck Billy. Okay, so I got the Stuart Lavelle from a long time ago where it says Stuart Lavelle, don't say this Hulk, but fart YT. So that catches me all the way back. I got 5 people there. That's right, Michael Gilbert. Stuart Lavelle is pushing some weight today, folks. That is pretty heavy. Got the Eric M done. Syrian Marshall, thanks, Hulk. Forever grateful for your research. Oh, I'm about to show you the Citibank article I keep telling him to show you, because we're going to get into that one and show you how, for the past 10 years, that particular country over in Asia, the Red Dragon, has been a Ripple partner from day one. How is it, everybody, that a brand new startup company in 2013 just happens to have, like, Ripple China, like Ripple Russia? How is that possible, Crypto Hulk? Because Ripple is not a company, it's a conglomeration of countries. That's why. Sooner or later, everything I'm showing will come true. Here's the article. Citigroup China is called. Investment bank plans delayed by data law. The bank is now looking to start the China securities business around the end of 2024. I want you to see something, everybody. We're not getting rich next week. From just what I've been seeing, I'm seeing trends and stuff, right? And I'm seeing a lot of things will be completed by end of 2024. Like, what's going on in 2025 in the early part? American election? Donald Trump coming back? No, just kidding. Just kidding. He'll be in prison, right? For who knows what. I mean, yeah, at least he didn't take bribes from Ukraine and China and all around. At least he wasn't having a business that was taking bribes from all the corrupt government officials around the world. Trump's going to prison because he overvalued his property when he wanted to get a loan. It's not that he was a security issue, snorting coke with underage hookers in China and stuff, and doing all these things, and compromising our government and taking bribes. And it wasn't like Trump was making an art painting and got paid $1 million for that bribery. He didn't do any of that. It's he did something really, really bad. When he wanted to get a loan to upgrade his business, he lied about how valuable his hotel was so he can get the loan, which he paid back. And that's worth going to prison for. But not snorting coke with underage hookers. That's not a big deal. As a president, it's not a big deal. Unbelievable. Let's read here about Citibank. Citigroup Incorporated plans to set up a wholly owned subsidiary securities business in China. It's taking longer than expected because the bank needs more time to comply with the country's data laws, so they say. The bank is now looking to start the China securities business around the end of 2024 at the earliest. The report is adding this. What I want you to see, I'm telling you, I'm seeing a trend where something around the end of Okay, I'll just say this. I think everything in crypto is gonna moon February, March, April-ish of 2025. Now I know, Crypto Hulk, you don't have evidence for that. Exactly. That's why I said I think. Something you don't do is listen. You don't listen because you didn't hear when I said I think. What I think is they're getting, I mean, the tokenization going on right now, all these banks, look, I can now, okay, let's do this. 6 months ago, if I'm looking up tokenization, it's probably never coming up in really any news that I'm reading. Okay. Tokenization is when you take real world assets and put them on a blockchain to give that blockchain very, very much value. Okay. 6 months ago, I'm not really seeing that at all. And I'm looking at news every day for 3.5 years. I'm looking for this stuff. Nowadays, I'll tell you what, I could just pick articles and there's somebody, I'll tell you what, I'll make a little statement. I think I could find 5 articles a day on tokenization, 5 to 10. 6 months ago, I couldn't find any. That's amazing. The tokenization, like I was like 6 months, a year ago, like, maybe this is going to take years to happen because, I'm not seeing any tokenization. Like, that's how these blockchains get valuable. And then everybody's got to do it. You can't just have the United States. You got to, because who are we going to trade with? Ourselves? No. So we've got to have all these countries tokenizing, right? We just got done reading an article on how Ripple is focusing on tokenization with CBDCs. What is all this, Crypto Hulk? I'm speaking to the new people. What is happening is the whole world now is getting linked up. The governments and the institute. See, look, crypto to be worth money, all these countries got to buy in. The countries, the governments I'm talking about, and then the banks. It's not people like you and me. I'm sorry, but it's not you going to your Webull account and putting in $20, okay? And you putting in $100 and trying to make 1 million. That's not where it comes from. For you to put in $100 and to get 1 million, you have to be listening to my show. And what I'm showing you now is Citibank is working in China to set up securities. Well, securities? What's the big deal about that? They're crypto securities. The stock market in China will be based on R3 Cordis platform, just like the Swiss digital exchange called SIX. They're trying to tell you, China's massive. When it comes to trade, oh my God. Okay. That's how you get rich. China is like this racehorse that's ready to just go. And they're saying now they have to it's taking longer than expected. You know why? Because they're waiting for the rest of the world to catch. China's ready to go. China has been there with Ripple since 2013. I'm going to show you. Brand new people, here comes the proof right here. Let me do a copy paste. No other channel is going to show you this. First piece of evidence. Go to the, what second mark? 2-minute, 53-second mark of this video. It's called a Ripple Singapore 2013. Watch this whole entire video when the show's over. 2-minute, 53 seconds. What do we see? We see China, and we see a Ripple logo, and we look over here to the next to it, and we see Ripple CN. That's China. So just on this page here, this is a 2013 Ripple website showing you their partners is China. Next. And again, no other channel can show you this kind of evidence because, well, they're too busy talking about their sponsors. My job is to teach you. Their job is to make money off their sponsors. And they do a great job at what they do, making money off their sponsors. So look at that right there. So your next proof, probably the same article. Look at the next one I'm sending to you right here. Go to the 3 second mark. 3 second mark. What do we have here, Crypto Hulk? Well, oh, damn. We're seeing a Ripple logo and we're seeing the word Ripple China. Oh, man. Crypto Hulk, say it ain't so. Oh, it's so. And it says the word China right there. In the upper right corner where I'm looking at here at the 3 second mark, it shows Ripple CN with a blue Ripple logo. This is 2013. China has been waiting and waiting and waiting. But what's even more interesting is how is it, Crypto Hulk, that, well, isn't China communist? Aren't they our enemy? And if they are our enemy, Crypto Hulk, I got a question that Crypto Hulk can't answer. I'm going to trick Crypto Hulk right now. Okay. Hey, Crypto Hulk. Okay. So you got evidence where Ripple and China are partners in 2013 and all this stuff. And Ripple's been teaching China how to do all this stuff. Okay. But Crypto Hulk, they're our enemy. How is it that Ripple was allowed to even do all this? That's my question. And you know what my answer is? I have no idea. Now I got you because I don't have the answer. I can't explain how Ripple goes over to China with Justin's son. I showed all the evidence on all this. I'm not going to show the videos again. You can go back for the past week and look through all my little short clips. You'll see them. But like, how is Ripple able to go to that country and teach them all this? Aren't they our enemy? I don't know. You tell me. Look, I just find evidence no other channel has. It doesn't mean I find all the answers. I do find a lot of answers, but for every one answer I find, I got 10 more questions. That's what happens when you're Crypto Hulk and you deep dive like nobody else. I don't have all the answers, but I'm showing you a lot of stuff like how the hell did that happen? Yeah, why is it that look at the next one. I'm going to show you another one. We're talking about Citibank being in China. Look at this one I'm sending you right there. Go to the 42-second mark. You're going to love this one. 42-second mark. Here we go again. Another incident. 2013 or so. There's clearly a Ripple logo and it says Ripple TO. All one word, Ripple TO. The first fully automatic recharge and withdrawal virtual currency gateway in China. This is basically the first crypto gateway in China. And it shows Ripple right there. But Crypto Hulk, I just want you to answer the question. How is it that Ripple's in China in 2013 doing all this stuff, Crypto Hulk? It's a communist country. Aren't we fighting against China for stealing stuff and from America? I don't have the answers, you guys. I'm just showing you evidence. I can't, and even if I did have the answers, I'm not going to explain it because I'm going to have a bunch of government people at my front door in about 5 minutes from now. Okay. So that's kind of like how it goes. I can show you different evidence, but even if I had the answer, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm making myself a target, man. Now, there's another piece of evidence for Citibank, not with China, but here's a relationship. Look at your next and your last piece of evidence just in. Now, this was about 2 years ago, maybe about 3 years ago. Citibank extends partnership with Ripple powered Volante. So Citibank is using Ripple's Volante to move the money. Okay, let me just scroll through this article. Citibank, we're done pretty much. Okay. Citibank article is pretty much done. Citibank China saying it's taking a little bit longer for them to get the green light, as they say. And it sounds to me like it's going to happen. America's going to have a new president in 2025, January. I think they'll give the president of the United States 1 to 2 months to kind of settle in, pick his cabinet. So we're looking at, like, I'm going to just say, from what I see, this is Crypto Hawk's opinion, where I would tell my friends, not you, because I don't want to be saying I'm telling you guys. I'm just telling my close friends. I'm not putting this out in the public at all. Trust me, I'm not going to even put this in the public. But I really see a crypto taking off, these cryptos taking off, like around spring of 2025. I know it's not next week, not next month, not next year. I realize that. Damn, Crypto Hawks, you mean we got to wait till like March of 2025? Because what are we seeing now? They've been cracking down on the crypto, right? Shutting down exchanges. SEC is suing all these exchanges, being cease and desist for them to operate, suing people, this and that. What are we also seeing? The big banks are tokenizing. The big banks are getting all set up for sales. Crypto exchanges for the little people are all disappearing, but they're starting to open up for accredited investors, institutions. You see this? This big shift is happening. See, we were all the little people with our $20 and our $50 investments in crypto. All that's going away. We've been used. The test period's over. If you're smart, you've been following Crypto Hawk channel, you're not buying, selling. I mean, if you're going to keep buying, use a different wallet now. Find a different one. But we've been just buying the good cryptos. That's what you should be doing. Locking them up. Because that day's going to come. We're seeing it happen, aren't we? Where all the big banks now are coming in. What do you think, Elizabeth Warren? See, I'll tell you what. People are trying to sound like they're smarter than Crypto Hawk. Not going to happen, okay? I read an article about a week ago about Elizabeth Warren came up with this cryptocurrency bill to squeeze us out. Yep, I remember that, Crypto Hawk. And you also remember all the dummies out there. They got to try to show how Crypto Hawk's wrong, and now I'm going to show how they're fucking stupid. So what all these people are doing on my show was trying to show that Elizabeth Warren put out 300 bills and not one of them passed or one of them didn't. They're trying to like minimize the news. Yes, aren't they? Damn shame. And what we got now, 20% of Democrats are actually going with Elizabeth Warren's bill. What? Look, don't try to outsmart Crypto Hawk. Not going to fucking happen. What this bill that Elizabeth Warren put out, if it's not that bill, it'll be another one. Okay? But Elizabeth Warren's bill is the catalyst. That's what I'm saying. This bill will be the catalyst for squeezing all of you out of crypto and me. Okay? So we don't need to hear that, well, yeah, Elizabeth Warren has the worst track record, blah, blah. Wouldn't it be something if her bill actually passed? What about all the experts that came out and said, "Oh, she's never won, she's never made anything"? Blah, 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 blah. I don't care what fucking. I care what I say, and I see stuff in advance, and I see this bill. If it's not this exact bill, there will be some kind of an amendment to it or a replacement bill, but it's going to happen. I've already been showing you exchanges are getting slaughtered left and right. Crypto's bad, 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 bad. And then when the government takes over, it'll all of a sudden be good. It'll all of a sudden be systemically important. Crypto will be this systemically important thing. And that's why they're going to confiscate everything they can get their hands on. Crypto IRAs, I want you to think of all the people out there that were telling you to get a crypto IRA. If you don't have your crypto in a hardware wallet, you're done. Just letting you know. Okay. It's all coming. Because look, you're going to be a competition for the banks. They're not going to have that. Okay. You're not going to be buying and selling. You're going to be competition to the stockbrokers. That's not going to happen. All right. Heather Haley, member for 15 months. Best membership I've ever held. Hulk, you are the best. Well, actually, I'll go with that comment. Stuart Lavelle, thank you very much for that donation. Comes from my heart. Thanks, YouTube. Love a challenge. It is like the toughest thing I got to deal with on my channel is not competing with the whole internet to try to teach people stuff. My toughest challenge is YouTube itself, censoring the channel and busting it down and doing all these things. That's my biggest challenge. It's a shame that I got to fight the platform harder than the whole world. I'm just like, wow. I really wonder. Well, I don't wonder because I know, but I really wonder what would happen if they just leave the channel alone and just let it grow. Where can we end up? How big will this thing get if they just quit trying to censor this channel? For 3.5 years, I've wondered this. Based Amy, member for 6 months. You have a unique style of delivery, straight talking right through the BS, hence my membership. I'm an OG since 2017, so know the deal. So, damn, 6, 7 years. That's some hard time. Michael Gilbert, thank you very much for supporting this channel. Let's see. So I got that one done. Okay. Oh, damn. Stuart Lavelle, 20 memberships? Good heavens. Crikey. Hold on. Eric, smash the like button. Stay ready. Be safe. Have a great week. And Jimmy Dean gave 5 people. So we got Stuart recruiting. How many people we got? Holy damn. We got like 622 people in here. I've never seen that many. Well, but since they blocked my channel. In the old days, check this out. In the old days, the first month, I had 8,500 subscribers. And in the top chat, I'd have like 1,000 people or something. It was crazy. Yeah, it was hard to keep track of the top chat because it would keep moving like that, and it's just I couldn't. Yeah, it was tricky. Okay, so we got Stuart Lavelle and Jimmy Dean giving away 25 members. Stuart Lavelle is doing my job legend. 1970 legend is laughing. The gang's Heather Haley's like the gang's all here. Nice one. So with the Citibank, you saw the evidence. Citibank's one of the biggest banks in the world. We got the three little pigs. Now, who are the three little pigs? I started saying this probably about 3.5 years ago. To move all the money in the world, you got JP Morgan, Citibank, and HSBC. Those three banks literally move all the money in the world. So when crypto came about, it's like a threat to these banks. So they've all got in to the crypto, and their goal is to control it all so they can maintain control of the world. But with technology, it's going to kind of eliminate just a little bit, huh? It's going to eliminate the revenue from banks. So banks like those three little pigs, Citibank, JP Morgan, and HSBC, they're going to have to figure out a way to corner the market again. So they'll probably have like, it's going to involve bribing Congress people. Crypto laws are going to benefit banks and corporations. To get it away from little people like us, they're going to have to create some kind of national crisis, all right? Call something systemically important, create these rules, have permissioned blockchain group. So you'll have to be a member of something to get in on, like the Citibank's special website, the Regulated Liability Network, the RLN. Citibank created something called the Regulated Liability Network, and that's a way to put like a wall around all the people that Citibank wants to work with. So you have to be a member to trade and all these things. I don't know how they're gonna go from A to Z. I know where Z ends up. Okay, most of you do as well, and we're not there. But all the people that are running stuff right now are working on squashing us out. That's what's basically happening. Okay. And with Citibank, they've been there with Ripple from day one. And with China from day one. And it says they're waiting. They're basically waiting, get all the world hooked up, crypto regulations. That's what we're seeing for today's program. Stuart Lavelle says, three little pigs, oink. That's who's moving all the money. And then everybody, it's just really encouraging looking at this top chat where everybody's a member. I've got 623 people in here, and like damn near 99% are all members. I can just scroll through. I don't think there's anybody who's not a member in here. Wow, that's how we busted over 30,000. Stuff like this. 30,000 subscribers, that is. Anthony Espinoza likes the 2-minute videos. They're usually about a minute. Most of them are under a minute. And some of them are like about a minute and 15, minute and a half. They're really, really. And the reason I make those is so you get kind of an idea on what's going to be on the show. The 2-minute videos, you can kind of learn from them a little bit. But what they do is they take the main bulk of what I'm saying, but they don't provide. Just I would caution against. You can't learn from them, like, because when I go through an article and then I show you the proof and then we discuss it logically and we have a discussion, like I'll say, think about it, like Ripple is a startup supposedly, right, from 2013. Like, how are they in China and Russia? How is Ripple able to have Ripple China and Ripple Russia? How's that possible? See, these are the things. I'm going to show you the evidence, and then we talk about it a little bit because that's part of the learning process. How the hell? Because look, if you know anything about business and making relationships, if a startup happened, think about this. If I have a startup, if I go to the country of China, you know how many years it would take for them to even. I would probably never get into that country to talk to the government, but then for the government to allow me in their country, let's say Justin Sun, because that's what he did. He went from Ripple into Greater China and helped teach them and all about blockchain. How you think about this, man? This is where critical thinking comes in. And my short little videos cannot teach any of this. But when we really start looking at this, is Ripple really a company? How is a little startup able to go right into that country of China, get all situated, and have something called Ripple China all within the first year of their being? That's not possible. That's impossible unless there's trust. And trust would come from Ripple being countries. Now, like Singapore, Ripple Singapore is where there's a crypto. This is all this stuff went down in 2013. Where Ripple Singapore, there's a crypto exchange. Get it? A crypto exchange in Singapore called what? Ripple Singapore. Gold, silver is there. Where you could turn in gold and exchange it for cryptos and all kinds of stuff. And you have derivatives market in there, which is basically like stock market. All the stuff was done 2013. Then you had Codius. It was tested and done. Now, how's all this done? See, this is where the 2-minute videos can't teach you all these critical thinking and the questions that I'm coming up with now. So there's more to Ripple. It's not just a company. There's something global involved with this. It's not some little startup. That's the dummy one. Okay. This channel right here is teaching you things no other channel is even bringing up, correct? Have you even heard any of what I'm talking about now on another channel? No. These people, they can't comprehend and think of this because they have no idea. You right now know more from what I'm teaching you than any of these other channels. They have no idea. If you were to say, hey, tell me about Ripple Singapore, they'll be like, what? Tell me about Ripple Singapore. Oh, yeah, well, there's a swell conference 2 years ago. It's no, tell me about the Ripple crypto exchange where they have gold, silver, you can have wallets and shit, you have derivatives. Tell me about that. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? That's what your membership gets you. Time for a drink. Well, here it's 7:30 in the morning in California, so that would be kind of like wrong. But in Australia, thank you very much, Stuart. You done great, Hulkster. I'm just showing all these things you will not find on any other channel. That's why you're here to learn these things. Generation Brand X, unfiltered and evidence fact based, the best voice in the space. Thank you. And we got the Stuart Lavelle, Three Little Pigs. Okay, I think I've caught up. Caught up on this channel. And with that, let's check here. Dave Ryan, Black and Decker, 80-year-old hooker button pressed. Nice. Thank you very much, Dave, for that support in this. Tell us what exchanges are going to survive. Deck Billet. What's exchange going to survive? The people running shit right now. And if they're not into it, like if it doesn't have an exchange, they're going to have one or buy one or whatever it is. They're going to acquire one. The government will be shutting down all these exchanges because the banks, all of them are getting all set up and cryptoed out. They don't want competition. They will be bribing your congresspeople for consumer protection. Consumer protection. And to protect us from bad people, which are them, they're going to shut down all these exchanges. Then you'll have to have so much money to be able to afford all the regulation, all the stuff you got to do, and the KYC and this and that. It's like companies are going to have to go bankrupt, and then the big banks are going to come in and I'll take that one, and that one, and that one for the price of one. And that's how it's all going to go. So all the rich banks now, they're going to maintain being rich. because they're going to snatch up all these bankrupt crypto exchanges. Or you'll see an exchange just start partnering up, like BlackRock got Coinbase, right? BlackRock's not going to invent a crypto exchange. It's just cheaper to just buy one. It's already done, right? That's how it's going to go. So I can't tell you which cryptos are going to go bankrupt. It's just who's ever in power now is going to be in power with the exchanges. That's how it's going to be. And that will be it for today's show. If I make a PM show today, it should be around, I don't know, 7 o'clock PM Pacific time, somewhere in there. And here today, it's Monday, December 18th at about 7:35 a.m. So maybe around 11 hours from now, maybe something like that, if I have another program. But I'll see y'all in my next one, whenever that will be.